Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Stepdle puzzle. Obviously one of the big events that happens around this time of year is Halloween, so I have googled a list of the most common costumes that children dress up as, so I'm going to be using some of those as my starting guesses for the next couple of days. Now number one on the list was Barbie, so I'm going to go for doll, and just generic doll was actually 20th or something like that on the list. That has not worked at all, so also on the list was Harley Quinn. Now, that's actually spelled with two N's, but I'm going to cheat slightly and we'll just use one N to make it a four-letter non-capitalised word. I cheated slightly in that sense, but I did make it harder for myself, you will note, because I used the Q. I didn't think that would be correct. Right, the U was always going to be third, wasn't it? It was very unlikely to be first or fourth. So, what's the second letter going to be? C blank U. Feels like it would be an R, but then I can't work out what that last letter would be. And if it's not an R, I don't know what of the other remaining letters it could be. The four-letter word should not be causing me this many difficulties. Can't be crud. Crux. Oh, it's got an X. I should have used the X instead of a Q if I was going to use an uncommon letter. But anyway, we got there in 4. That's not too bad for the 4-letter one. We will move on to witch. And that's not to put a curse on us, because we do have one letter. So let's try and work out what the rest of the word is, of course. We've got the Y. That's a little bit of a stroke of luck, because probably I should have tried a word with an E in, but it doesn't look like there's going to be one. Right. Do we think the R will be first or third? Third is probably more likely. So what are those other remaining letters? That's the next question. Could be first, I suppose. Let's try risky, because it was the only thing I thought of, and once I'd thought of it, it would have been too risky to ignore. And it was correct, which is nice. I was going to go for bunny if I did get 5 greys on witch, but I didn't need to. That would have given me the Y, but nothing else, so actually I'd have got one letter in the right place either way. Spider-Man is the second most popular costume apparently, so we'll go for spider. And that has worked much better than I was expecting. Do we think it's a re word? It can't be an ER ending, of course, so maybe it's an RE beginning. But then, what are we going to do with the P? Could be repeat or report, but I don't really want to repeat the letter if I can help it. But the question is, can I think of anything else that it could be? Could be pre? How about we just try preach? Oh, it is a pre-word, but we haven't got the ending right at all. Oh, it could just be pretty. Again, I don't really want to repeat a letter, but I think finding out if the Y is at the end is quite important. And it was pretty. I couldn't think of anything else again. So it may seem like I'm getting lucky, but these are the most common words as far as I'm aware of anyway. And apparently lots of people dress up as a pumpkin. I suppose it's thematic for Halloween, so we'll go for that. That gives us 2 letters. That's more than I was expecting, to be honest. Lots of P's and U's and K's that I didn't think would be useful, but at least we got 2 letters. So what are we going to do next? I don't usually say this, but I'm going to interrupt myself to say you should subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I do lots of word puzzles like this, and you can let me know which ones you want to see if I don't already do your favourite. And telling you that has given me an opportunity to think. Let's try and misread. I don't think it's likely to be correct, but it uses a lot of common letters. Oh, and that has also worked a lot better than I was expecting. We've got 4 letters in the right place. Sorry, 3 letters in the right place, 5 total letters. I don't think the A or the E will be 4th, so we're looking at something like that pattern. So we just need to think of 2 consonants, I guess. Surely one of them is going to be a T. Yes, it's going to be migrate, I think. So there we go, 4333, one of my best ones for a long time. A little bit of a shame it took me too many guesses on that first one, really. But I can't really complain. 7 guesses left in hand. Let's see how we do tomorrow when I will be trying another set of Halloween costumes with no overlap to today. That's the plan anyway. As for Stepdle Puzzle, thank you for watching and bye for now.